Okay, so it's been another week. What happened this past week? Well, I still worked my warehouse job, although this week they were a little short on hours. I heard a rumor that somebody somewhere kind of high up in the business that was supposed to be planning our work was out sick for several days, and so no work was planned. And since he was out, the entire department had nothing to do, so they wound up sending us home after just half a day on like Wednesday and Thursday. On Friday, they had something else that I could do called shoots. I hated that, but I did it for a few hours. I'll never do it again though. It was basically like you have a pallet and boxes come down a chute. It looks like a slide, and you're stacking the boxes on the pallet, but the boxes come in no logical order. In fact, it seems like they usually send these small boxes first, so that you have to try to stack up differently sized small boxes on a pallet, and then try to find some way to make the big heavy boxes that come at the end go on top. So, I don't know who made that system, but it's stupid. Anyway, I also had a problem with my student loans, so I did submit all my paperwork 2 months ago. I did everything right on my end, but for some reason the student loan people have not been able to process the paperwork. They claim it was not the right paperwork after all, and now I need to resubmit. So now I'm 2 months behind at the higher rate for no good reason. So, yeah, that's bullshit. So I'm not very happy about that, and I should be starting, I might be starting another job this week, maybe. I should be, if everything goes according to plan and I'm not late or anything unthinkable. But I'm having to adjust from second shift to first shift, and that is going to be awkward and difficult. But I'm hoping I'm going to be able to make that adjustment, and we'll just see what happens. So I should at least be starting a new position soon, one that's a little bit closer to what I'm familiar with. I've basically decided I'm going to need to go back to graduate school because none of anything else is really working out for me, so that's kind of how things have to go. Although I don't know, just update, change my degree, I don't know what. But I've got some time to think about it and figure out where I'm going to go. But I'm going to have to come up with the money for all that. I did do some work. I talked about a shelf, or maybe I forgot. But anyway, I made a small sample for one of my shelves, and it turned out pretty well. I actually really like it. It's a lot stronger than I was expecting it to be for just being made of cardboard. But with it being so solid, I'm pretty confident I can make myself a shelf. It'll take a lot more time than I expected, but I can get it done. Just have to get the dimensions right. So I have that project. Other than that, just life is up in the air. I'm trying to manage my money and juggle bills and figure out how to make everything work until I can get my first paycheck from the new job. So we're just gonna have to figure it all out. And now I have an extra, what is it, $250 bill dropped on me through no fault of my own. And yeah, and then I have my car taxes and fee thing coming up, so I've got to pay that. And I went and got an oil change since I think my commute is going to be longer now, about twice as long, and I didn't want to burn up my car, so I got that done on Saturday. And I had forgotten that I needed an inspection in order to pay my taxes, so I went ahead and paid for that too. Just a whole lot of things. On some level, maybe I should have expected them or thought about them, but I'm trying to juggle everything and make it work. But I think I have a slightly better job coming soon. Fingers crossed, knock on wood.